Don't judge me is probably one of the most quoted verses in all the Bible. Christians, atheists, and everybody else in between seems to use this verse. The Pursuit Blog. Hello Internet, I'm David and this is The Pursuit Blog, and I think I've filmed this video now like 7 times. I just can't get the words to come out the way I want them to. I have a heart to just kind of like set this verse into context for people because it's so used and abused, and I just want to talk about it with you. This verse comes from the Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus in Matthew chapter 7 says, "Judge not lest you be judged. In the same manner in which you judge, you will be judged." That's a whole lot of judging. Basically what he's saying is that if you do it to people, it's going to be done to you in the same manner that you do it. And he goes on to say, don't try pointing out the speck in your brother's eye or your neighbor's eye, your friend's eye, when you in fact have a log that is wedged in your eye. What that means is don't start hurling stones at people when you in fact are as guilty, if not more guilty, than they are. And I think you can take that and set it in our culture. We do tend to judge people, but we also pass judgment on people so much more. You're a fool, you're an idiot, you're a slut, you keep going. And we don't even necessarily say that to people, but we have it like in our heads as we see them, and we assign these labels to them, and in fact we are passing judgment on them. And Jesus says this is a no-no. You do it to people and people will do it to you. In Luke's gospel, Jesus says, "Judge not and you won't be judged. Condemn not and you won't be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven." It's kind of this give and take as the order of the universe. But often where I see this verse abused is people who use it frequently. They know what they're doing, and they know what they're doing is wrong, but they want to continue to do it. So therefore they kind of throw that back on people and use the verse. Don't judge me, bro. And a horrible thing that I see so frequently is Christians judging non-Christians. But Paul addresses this in 1 Corinthians chapter 5. He says, don't judge people who are not Christ followers. Basically what he is saying is, why are you surprised that non-Christian people act like they are not Christians? You can't expect them to be acting like they're following Christ when in fact that they are not. The people that you should be correcting are people who are within the church who say they're supposed to be following Christ but are living in sin. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't say, hey, this is a wrong action, but we are not to sit there and label judgment on people. I think there's a distinct difference between those two things. So if you're in a school, or if you're at work, if you are out with friends, check yourself from passing judgment or bringing judgment to people. It's not your place. And when you do have to correct somebody, correct them out of a place of humility, and check your own heart of why you're correcting them, and make sure that you're not guilty of the same thing. There, I think I finally got the video out in a manner in which I wanted to. Let me know what you think with a comment or a video response down below. I see this in our culture so much. I wanted to talk about it because I love you guys. Anyway, I gotta get back to homework. Make sure you follow me. Links down below on how to do that between Facebook, Twitter, and the website, all those fun things. I do hope you have a great day. God bless. This type of love that I'm talking about is true love. It's deep love. It's meaningful love. And that type of love is not focused on yourself. It's the type of love